Hi everyone, I'm Karan, a Jira administrator at Infotech Private Limited. So as we are a platinum partner of Atlassian, so we had a privilege of working with numerous companies across different countries. We have an extensive experience in implementing and managing Atlassian solution. So yeah, let's start. So in this video, we'll be diving into JSM asset management, exploring its features, best practices, and how I can help streamlining asset tracking and management for your organization. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, it's a JSM help center. For currently, it's for Tier Infotech. So as you can see, there are two request type in this project. One is ask a question, and another one is submit a request or an incident. So submit. Let me ask a question to one of my colleague. Okay. So as you can see, currently I have logged in with my ID current.k@3r Infotech. Okay. So there are many phases. First one is the request on behalf of. Either I can raise a ticket for myself or I can raise a ticket on behalf of my colleague because I have that rights as an agent or as an administrative rights. So it is possible for me to raise a request on behalf of my colleague. Okay. So let's raise a request on behalf of my colleague Tushar. So I have selected Tushar. Then second of field is 3R Infotech employee. So basically it's an asset custom field which pulls data from our asset. So in our asset, we have created one schema as 3R Infotech. Let me show you. As you can see, this is an asset schema. There are a bunch of schema which we have created. So currently, I am fetching data from this schema, 3R Infotech Private Limited. So basically, what we have done is we are pulling data from Azure directory to our asset through one plugin. So that plugin helps us to pull data from our Azure directory to our asset. So we can utilize that asset data in our request forms or ticket routings or any approvers if that user has a line manager. So that line manager will get automatically added in an approver section. So like that, this all asset management we can work in our request types. So if I search for Tushar, so this is the user asset object for Tushar. Here are the bunch of attributes like name, ID, first name, last name, principal name, mails, or location, job title, city, like manager is Amrut. All data are getting fetched from Azure directory to asset schema. If you see a graph, you can see that connection is there. Like Tushar line manager is Amrut, so that outgoing reference is going. So like that same with job title, departments, and many more groups we can see. Here are the set of attributes as I have seen you earlier. That all linked activities that which all tickets we are using this asset field, so that all ticket IDs will be showcasing here. So let me go back and let me choose Tushar in our asset field. So right now I've selected Tushar. So I need to ask a question. Need help to implement asset schema in our JSM. So I've asked one question as need help to implement asset schema in our JSM. Help me to know. So I am just giving description of that. Help me to know the asset configuration. So right now it's a field which we can select either that issue is a P1 or a P2. We need to decide the priority ticket. So currently it's a P2. So I have to select start date of this task, at what time on that day we can start at 9 p.m. So that end date should be 8 August 2 p.m. IST. So as you can see, I have added actual starts, actual ends, and I can add attachment also. So let me go to some screenshots which I have taken. Let me add anyone. Okay. So as you can see, that attachment is also added. So I have to click on send for the ticket creation. So as you can see, a ticket has been created on behalf of Tushar. Okay, so you can see his asset field where only name or email address is populating. We can showcase as many attributes we want in portal view as well as in agent view. So let's go to that agent view where that JSM agent works. So this is the view of an agent. So as you can see, Tushar data, name Tushar, location Delhi. So his job title is solution architecture, department is QA. So here you can see, so he's based in Delhi, so the ticket and his department is QA. So the ticket routing is directly redirected this ticket to a QA team, which is Delhi based location. And you can see that in approval section that Amrut is added automatically based on his asset data. Let me show you. You can see if I scroll down that manager is Amrut. So based on that approval section, a user Amrut gets added automatically. So how it works, let me show you that. If I move this ticket from to awaiting approval, you can see there's an approval section whose approver is Amrut, and that user is automatically added there. So Amrut can either approve or reject this ticket. So as you can see, I can't transit this ticket further because I am not an approver. So let me add myself so I can easily transit the ticket. So after adding myself as an approver, you can see we have a section of approve or either decline this ticket. So currently I'm approving. So ticket will automatically directed to next step, like you can see in progress. Okay, so we can select multi approvers, like if this ticket wants 3 approver, so we can add that too also. And one more thing I want to add is like it's a P2, so you can see the workflow design for this priority P2. Like ticket will go to do, then awaiting approval, then either it will be reject or it will be approved. So after approve, it goes to in progress and then done. Then if someone wants to reopen, so that ticket can be reopened also. So yeah, basically based on asset data, we are doing ticket routing, we are adding approver for that user, we are changing the workflow based on priority. So this all we can do with JSM asset management. So let me raise one more ticket. So let me go back. So right now, same, I'm raising a request on behalf of Tushar. I'm selecting Tushar as an asset user. Question is need help, just XYZ. Description is ABC. So I'm selecting priority as P1. Actual start is 6 and is 8. Start is 10:30 and is 9 p.m. Attachment time skipping right now. So as you can see, priority is P1. So there will be a change in workflow as we have discussed earlier also. So it's a P1. So you can see the workflow design for that P1 priority 1 ticket. So there is no approval here. The ticket will go to do, then in progress, then either pending or the ticket can be completed. So there will be no approval stage in this ticket because its priority is very high. So yeah, we can change the workflow design based on priority also. So this all I need to showcase you. Hope you like it. So that's all for this video on JSM asset management. I hope you found it useful and that it gives a better understanding of how to manage an asset efficiently. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.